Hey guys, so I wanted to put together a quick video. A lot of people have been asking me how we get our toes to bar, or what's the best way to learn toes to bar. I found a few keys that help me, and hopefully this will help you kind of master that movement or point in the right direction. The first thing I'm going to do is master my entry into it. So my entry into it, I usually stand back from the pull-up bar about 16 inches, and then I'm going to enter into a hollow body and then an arch. Okay, and it's going to be a quick arch. I'm not going to hold my feet out in front of me in this hollow body position for very long, and I'll show you what this looks like. So I stand back about 16 inches from the bar, and then I go hollow and arch fairly quickly. So feet go out in front, and then my head comes through and my feet come back. So I'm not holding my feet out in front of me very long. If I do hold my feet out in front of me, this is what it's going to look like as I fake you out. This is what it's going to look like when I hold my feet out. So nothing really happens there. All right, so we have to get our head through the window and our feet back and kind of reverse that position. So I'll show you a good one again. I'm going to go feet first, and then I go head through the window and feet back. So I enter that Superman position. So I'll show you one more time, and this is really, it takes a little bit to master, to be honest with you, but once you have it, it's the same entry for our muscle ups, our bar muscle ups, and it's a similar entry for our pull-ups as well. But typically with my pull-ups, I'm maybe not going to jump into the bar quite as far back. Okay, so one more good one here. I go feet first, head back, and feet back. So that's our entry. Once we've mastered that entry, then we can look at actually trying to get our toes to the bar. So when I'm just beginning, what I like to do to teach the beginners this movement is actually have them look up at the ceiling a little bit, and that helps get their torso back and out of the way and clear some room for their feet and their toes to actually come up and hit the bar. So what it looks like is this. I'm going to think knees to elbow kick the bar. Okay, and I know that's not the proper position. We should always strive to have a nice straight leg, but a lot of people don't have the flexibility, the mobility when they're first starting to hit the bar with a straight leg. So if the goal is to get your toes to the bar, this is the best way to do it, in my opinion. So I think knees to elbow and then kicking the bar. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to go the same entry, jumping into the bar from about 16 inches back. I go a hollow position, an arch position. I pull back, I look up at the ceiling, I go knees, and then kick. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so that's a good rep. My feet came behind the bar at the back. They've made contact at the same time at the top. Singles aren't terribly difficult. For some people they are, but once we've mastered singles, then we can start moving on and working on our linked or doubles or triples, and that's going to be the most efficient way to kind of rack up a bunch of toes to bar in a row. When I do my linked toes to bar, there's two things that I focus on. One is I drop my feet fairly fast after I make contact with the bar. And the second thing is I get my head through the window into my arch position fairly soon. Okay, so I'll show you what that looks like. It's the same entry, hollow, arch, hit. My feet drop fairly fast, and my head comes through that window. I'll show you what it looks like if I don't drop my feet fast or get my head through that window. And I guarantee you've seen this in your gym quite a bit. So it's going to be hollow arch. If I don't drop my feet, I end up in that death swing where I have to do another swing in between every toes to bar to actually get my toes to the bar. So it increases your time under tension. It's going to fatigue your grip, fatigue your forearm, and it's going to play havoc on your hands because you're doing twice as many swings on the bar to do the same amount of reps. So again, I'll show you kind of what we're going for when we link them. We're going for a feet dropping fairly fast and then getting my head through that window. So 16 inches back from the pull-up bar, jump into it in a hollow arch hit. So hopefully this kind of helps you guys get you on the right track anyways. The first thing is mastering that entry, mastering that hollow body in that arch position. The second thing is torso back, looking up at the ceiling a little bit. That's going to help get your torso out of the way and clear some room for this to happen. The third thing, when we're focusing on linking them, is dropping my feet fairly fast after I hit the pull-up bar and then getting my head through that window. Okay, hope this helps you guys on your way to getting your either your first toes to bar or linking many in the near future.